to talk about.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, Green Bay Packers all-time leader in rushing. Bill, the Packer fan and Packer owner, Nick. They run a website for Packer news and updates, and I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
Two great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt in November and December that they didn't want him back.
Get a little safety in that position. Either we go.
There's no reason to believe we can't return, but.
And they already came out, a couple guys that came out said that Rodgers is telling the
solution of it and don't let them go for anything under than one.
And you know what, Packer fans? The Bears still suck. So go Pack Go, and good luck to you, Bill and Nick, their website and their Packer news. Talk to you later.
It's a lot easier to come in and skip doing mop-up duty, but he threw the ball all, but he kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers the way he was throwing the ball sidearm and just flicking the ribs and the ball was just jumping out of his hands. Agreed.
Hey everybody, this is Gerhard de Beer, former Green Bay Packer offensive lineman, and you're watching Frozen Tundra Network with Bill the Packer fan and Packer.
Oh, hello everybody, and welcome to the Frozen Tundra Network. How you doing tonight, Rob?
I'm doing great. What's up? I got my coffee. I'm ready, man. Let's go. There's only two of us. Hopefully John will be here. Somebody will show up. Otherwise, we're the rock star group. That's what you guys get tonight. You get the rock stars.
Have you seen the renewed nonsense for T. Higgins in Green Bay?
Yeah, bro. I keep seeing people saying he's coming here. He's not coming here, people. He's not.
Well, I will give it that this one was a little more thought out of that he'll play the franchise tag for Cincinnati, and then next year's would be when he would come over.
I still don't want him.
Hey, if Christian Watson doesn't fucking turn out and T. Higgins is there, I'd take him.
Okay, we'll see. But I bet you any money we get an established 1 and 2 this year. I mean, I think they're going to come out. It's going to rise to the top. We're going to get 2,000-yard receivers, and those are going to be our 1 and 2. I don't know who it's going to be. I hope it's Watson, one of them, and I hope it's Dobbs, or I hope it's
going to be Watson and Reed.
I don't really care. I just want to see two streakers going down the sideline every play.
Man, you know that'll get you thrown out of the stadium, right?
You know what I mean, man. I want to see some guys running. I want to see running gun, open fire, bombs. Jordan Love's going to be. He's going to tell you, man. It's going to be they're going to sort it out. We don't need T. Higgins. We don't need that guy. I understand he's got talent, but you know what? He wants $30 million a year. He wants $30 million. I would rather give that to a guy who knows all in on this team already. I mean, come on. Wouldn't you feel better if one of our guys can play just as good as Higgins and step up? Why do we need Higgins? Why wouldn't we just stay with him?
I was going to say, if he can.
I'm just saying.
That's the major part of the equation for us is we still got an F. T. Higgins is not an F.
Bro, you're right. And Jordan Love was an if last year, but he's not an if no more. Mm-hmm. These guys, they showed something last year. Now, did they impress? Yeah, they did, but they didn't like no standouts. Pretty much equal across the board. Everybody's consensus. We got like 6 number 2s on our team. 6 number 3s, or half 2s and half 3s, whatever, however you want to put it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. That aside, if one of these guys or 2 of these guys step up, I honestly believe it's going to happen, bro. It's just going to. Reed is going to either be the guy. I mean, I even think he steps away, and he's not the 1,000-yard guy. He steps as our slot guy. He's going to be He's going to be our third down guy. He's going to get our clutch guy. You know, like our Randall Cobb that we had for all those years. I really feel that.
I really think that the security blanket for Love this year is going to be Romeo Dobbs.
Really?
That's going to be.
He should be that guy because of the way it's his third year. I mean, him and Watson both should be showing some spectacular things that nobody else on the other, none of our other wide receivers should be showing us. I mean, these guys have been here 3 years. 2 years going to be his second year solid with Love.
Well, shit, you see what Romeo Doubs did in the playoffs.
I know, I understand. That's what I mean. I mean, if we're going off what he did last, I mean, yeah, bro, I'm all in on. I love Dobbs. I think he's the guy. I think he should be one of the guys. I mean, him and Watson should be 1 and 2, and Reed should be the third guy, and the rest of these guys should be filling in. And if one of them hits a home run every game, you know, they still stay where they're. I mean, there's a lot to going on here, man. A lot. And we're going to have a high-powered offense. It's already. I mean, did you see that? I saw this today. We're 32 ranked in spending money with the number 10 offense.
Yep.
Holy crap! Are you talking about getting your money's worth out of your offense?
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about our GM? What kind of genius is he to be spending the least amount of money to get the most production? All I'm saying, everybody's sleeping on Goody. Everybody, you know, Goody.
Well, I think a lot of people still have the beginning of his GM tender burned into their head, where he was very with the draft picks.
Right.
They were very hit and miss, and there were a lot of misses. But these past couple of years, it seems like he's got it locked more in.
I think. I mean, he's still got to. I mean, we still got to get Jordan Love signed. We still got to get Kenny Clark signed. I mean, there's still some guys. I mean, he's still got work to do. Trust me. I'm not. I don't by no means think Goody's done, and he's just going to tidy it up so that we can go into the season and focus on what we need to do. And dare I say it? I mean, you know what we need to do, right? Win this fucking Super Bowl.
I was waiting for something like that to come.
Yeah. We need to just win the fucking Super Bowl, bro. That's all. I mean, that's all we got left to do. Lock it in.
I mean, I'd be happy getting to an NFC championship this year, but a Super Bowl supersedes all that.
Well, I never said that Morgan's got it figured out, bro. We're not counting on Morgan. Our O line was pretty damn good before we got Morgan. So, I mean, yeah, they're asking him to do a lot. I wish that they went a different way on round 1, but I'm not going to say that Morgan's.
I was going to say, until you see it on the field, you can't question it that much.
I mean, they haven't figured out where they're going to play him yet. I mean, they're trying him out in every spot, and you know what I tell you, man. What I fucking tell you, there he is, like a. Whoops, sorry, bro. There he is, like a champ here. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you think, John? What do you think about Goody? I mean, did you seen the meme, right? Or the post where it's 32nd ranked with the 10th best offense and money spent on the team?
Yeah.
That is amazing, bro. 32nd. I mean, how is Goody not the GM of the year? If there was
that offense is fucking really young. I mean, and it's only gonna get better. We're just seeing it, the tip of how good they can be. We're just seeing the tip of it. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting year. I mean, we get our defense going. This team's gonna be very hard to stop.
Very hard
to stop.
So, are you saying that this offense is completely unstoppable?
I'm saying that.
No one can touch this offense?
On paper, it coming down to it. On paper, yeah.
Even before paper, if I'm going from last year, bro, I mean, we were putting up 30 points and running through, stomping through the playoffs. I mean, until we hit the 49ers. And even that game, we were in it till the last 2 minutes. So,
Winkleman, I got some bad news for you because he ain't starting at right tackle.
No.
That's Zach Tom's spot, and he most certainly ain't supplanting him.
Right guard.
I
don't know where they're going to put Morgan. It's interesting.
Probably right guard. I'm thinking right guard.
Yep.
To me, it makes sense. Mark, be right guard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he's in the. I'm sure he's going to crack the starting lineup somewhere, but I don't know.
But that's what the Packers. They like to cross train all their offensive linemen. Almost all their players actually. They like to cross train them. Just an injury goes down, they can swap them over here, swap some players here and there around, and get the 5 pieces put where they need to be. And We'll see how it shakes out.
I'm
Who
excited.
knows? We might sign Bakhtiari back.
Yeah, because he ain't gonna sign with the Bears. We've had this conversation. He's never gonna sign with the Bears.
He doesn't need to sign with us either because Rasheed Walker's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah, I mean,
look. If no one signs him and we have an injury, guess what we're gonna do?
I was gonna say if we have an injury and he's fully healthy, sure, come on.
I mean, the thing is, we're already paying him $19 million.
Three of this line.
Yeah,
we pay him another.
We pay him
another 4 or 5. Come sign, come play with us. Never know. Yeah, his arms are short, so yeah.
Well, Zach Tom supposedly.
He's like the alligator arms.
I was going to say, Zach Tom supposedly has short arms too, and you see what a wall he is.
Those are T-Rex arms. T-Rex.
They say that all the time about offensive linemen, but you look at some of these offensive linemen that have short arms, they do just fine in NFL, man. They do just fine. I mean, it's just a motor skill. I mean, you got your footwork and everything else.
Well, hello there, Yoli.
Hi, Yoli. Yoli.
Hell yeah. Let's see what else is going on, man. All right, are we not going to talk about it? I mean, I just want to speak on it, man, just for a second. So, what's up with Williams and Adunze? Are they not going to sign?
Hold on. It gets better. He's talked to another NFL reporter and said that he's not worried about his contracts. His lawyers are the ones that are in talks with the president of Chicago right now or something like that.
Oh, my God. This guy really thinks he can change the NFL. He really thinks he can do this.
The only person that can actually do any contract negotiation is him himself. That's it. That's all. Because he has no agent. Nobody else can do anything except him. And when I seen that those two are going to be signing probably today or tomorrow, I guess. They're going to be signing. So I wasn't surprised if they sign tomorrow.
Hopefully. Otherwise, they're going to have some issues out there in Bearland.
But I guarantee you, they've drafted 2 biggest fucking self-centered divas, and they're going to fucking destroy that fucking locker room. I will guarantee it.
Now, I don't know if Adunze's necessarily a diva, or if he's so bought into Caleb that he's going to follow him no matter what he does.
Yeah, I can't say what I did on the air, but you know what he's doing to him. Fucking, that's what he's doing to Cal. That's what he's doing to fucking Cal.
Oh,
throw me the ball.
That's why the contracts aren't done yet. It's that they're waiting to get written in the language that they'll have bunk beds together for training camp.
Yeah.
Even in that.
Oh, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Either that or one king size. Either or.
I was watching.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's one of the grades that are in that. I was telling you, I went on the Valhalla show the other day, and those guys were ranking each team. And it literally ranked what the families had to say. It ranked the weight rooms, the locker rooms, the overall, the coaching. I mean, the worst team in the NFL, they got 4 Fs, was like Washington. Yep. It said that their showers suck. They got no hot water.
They were terrible last year too.
Bro, I mean, you wonder why some of these teams can't compete. They're not. They're
about it. It's like the Packers. It's like the Packers. Our rating right now, it's in the medium. We're not real high up there because they still got to prove themselves yet. They're still young.
But they didn't have nothing lower than a C- though. I don't think.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Packers did nothing lower than a C-.
I'm just talking about other rates, other rankings and stuff. We got to prove ourselves. They still got to prove ourselves. I mean,
yeah.
They want to be graded higher. They got to fucking go out there and ball out. You know what I mean?
Well, this was more on the team facilities aspect.
This was everything, but this was like the families, how they treat the families. Like the families chimed in and gave a report card. Like some of them are like some of them, they don't help with tickets. They don't help with they don't like some of them supply daycare for the kids on game day.
Yeah,
the Packers don't.
No.
That's one of the things the Packers don't do.
No.
And they, it was cool. It was like, it broke down the coaches. It broke down the locker rooms. It broke down the food that you buy. You know, the ticket prices, everything. It was like a whole thing. No, it's not. Matt with his fucking. Okay.
What do you switch to a different color or switch to a? Oh, you went to okay.
No, you mean Ken's not here? You seen Ken this morning in his fucking soccer jersey, right?
No, I didn't see. I
I swear to God, he's the biggest soccer homer.
Sup, Canada Slappies?
Yeah.
I know, bro. Really. What's up, Darcy?
So,
all you guys, what's up?
See, one thing I like about Goot, we were talking about Goot and everything earlier. One thing I like about him when he drafts his players, you notice he always drafts captains. He always drafts sometime in their college career they were a captain. You know what I mean? He likes those high profile captains.
He drafts for character. That's a character thing. That's a high character thing when a guy can be the captain or he's picked as the captain. I mean, seriously. I mean, and honestly, I was just saying, Goot. How is Goot not up for the GM, like the best GM of the year? I mean, come on, man. He spent the lowest amount. He's used the lowest amount of money to produce a 10th rated offense, and it's going to be better. And the defense is going to be better this year. I mean,
I mean, two different quarterbacks going into the playoffs. Two different quarterbacks. It's like,
I mean, I think man. And LaFleur, he's going to get coach of the year. Watch.
I mean, the smartest thing we did is got rid of Adams, and then a year after that, got rid of Rodgers, which I wish he would have went the same time. But
we could have worked a deal. I mean, we could have traded. It wouldn't have been Russell Wilson in that Denver deal.
Yeah.
It would have been Rodgers.
Man, we would have had 3 first-round picks, man. I heard that.
Holy
sweet,
shit,
man.
bro! We would have cleaned up.
But it all worked out pretty good in our.
Well, that's what I was about to say. It seemed to have worked out.
Yeah, bro. Things happen for a reason, and that was. I mean, look, we needed to be humbled as a fan base. We needed to see. I mean, we needed to believe that Rodgers couldn't take us any further than he already has. You know what I mean?
He had too much tunnel vision, and then he didn't trust. And then the last year, he didn't trust his receivers. He couldn't trust those young guys for no reason. He didn't give them a chance. You know.
Oh, we're doing well there, Yoli.
It was a good day. Good day. Good day.
Good hot fucking day, sweating my balls off, fucking doing concrete. Not good day, actually.
Our Goot did his thing since Rodgers. Yeah, I mean, bro. Yeah. I mean, he did what he had to do. I mean, no one's arguing it. I think maybe the way it went down probably wasn't the right way. I mean, it feels like he kind of slided Rodgers in a way, but I mean, in the end, he had the team he did it for the team. So
it's like when we drafted Love, actually, we weren't actually going after the other first pick. We were actually going after
Rodgers pick. We got a second rounder.
We're going after Jefferson. And once Vikings took Jefferson, then we went to Plan B. Then they went to Jordan Love.
Yeah. Oh, we wanted a wide receiver. They tried to get Rod. I knew they wanted to get him, and probably how that shit all blew up. They probably thought that he didn't try to get him one.
Jordan and the floor. He's been watching Love for the past since high school, I guess. He's been watching him.
Yep.
And he wanted him. So he told Goop, well, if you can't get Jefferson, this is the guy I want.
Bro, so far it's paid off.
Yeah.
He's had the best start in Packer history.
Well, you think about it, you got two of the top fucking quarterback fucking whisperers, man.
No talent. With
Tom Clemens and fucking the floor. They're two great quarterbacks, man. You can't beat it with
That's what I'm gonna hate is when Tom Clements eventually retires.
You see, that's why we went and got that. That quarterback from Vikings, old backup quarterback.
McCown or whatever.
I think they're trying to train him into because he's pretty smart. He's actually a really smart quarterback. But I think they're trying to cross train him. I guess that's the way it sounds. That's the way it looks.
Okay, so what do we do with the Rodgers pick? It was a second round pick. Well, who do we get for Rod? What do we? I
think that was Edgerrin Cooper.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was. Yeah, how do we waste that pick, bro?
I was gonna say Edgerrin Cooper looks like he's gonna be an absolute animal in this defense.
I mean, Darcy. I mean, I don't understand that, bro. I don't. What? Because we didn't get another quarterback with it. We didn't need one. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? Why? Because we didn't take Terrion Arnold.
And I think we got Van Ness. We got Van Ness actually with that pick.
Well, the one where we just swapped first rounders.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we had to wait. Rodgers had to play. We still had to. We got a second rounder from them this year. That's what he's talking about. I thought that's what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah,
Because remember, Rodgers, if he played 60% of the league, we were going to get a first rounder for it. But he fucking got knocked out, so we got a second rounder for him. That's why I say
60%.
We traded the pick. When did we trade the pick? Did we trade that second round pick? We didn't trade that second round pick.
No, the year before that, we with the Lions. We traded the Lions, and that's how we got Reed. We got Kraft, and we got Reed, Kraft, and God damn it, Wicks. And that's a hell of a haul, to tell you the truth. They can have Branch. I'll take the 3 we got. Fuck yeah.
I don't remember trading the pick, but anyway, Love got to get a 60-year, no more team-friendly deals after. No, I don't want Love to take a team-friendly deal. I mean, $60 million. If it's 10 years, bro, that's a steal.
I think you'll get right around 54. I think you'll get like a Trey Lance.
Give him 10 years, and I'll give him $600 million 10 years. $60 million a year, bro. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
He'll be locked up. And year 5 of that contract, every other quarterback's going to be getting paid $80 million, and we're still only paying him $60. Somehow it works out. It's working out for the Chiefs. Let me tell you, Patrick Mahomes is in the middle of the pack, and they got 3 titles. Tell me that.
Yeah.
He got $500 million. Everybody thought, holy shit, $500 million. Bro's worth every penny.
Yeah.
Bro's worth every penny.
Yeah,
I promise you that you would pay anybody $60 million a year if they could bring you a Super Bowl or 2.
I just like to get it done so we can find out what the hell's going on with Kenny Clark. You know?
Same old lines.
Same old lines.
And yeah, we did end up trading the pick to the Eagles.
Like even you play 60% of the first quarter.
Yeah, we traded that pick to the Eagles so they could take Cooper to Gene, and then we took Edgerrin Cooper later. So we ended up getting more picks out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't. Again, how did we waste the pick? I digress, Darcy. We've had a great draft this year, man. I don't care what you say, man. You're gonna see. Watch how many starters we got on the fucking team playing this year off the fucking.
Yeah, that Cooper, he's gonna be something else. He's gonna be a nightmare for offenses, man.
Rodgers didn't even play. I love that. Rodgers didn't even play 60% of the first quarter.
What did he play? Like 3 snaps?
It was his 4th snap. He went down. The 4th snap, he went down. We heard double snap. He snapped the ball and then snapped it.
You make a quarter this year? Maybe you can make it a quarter?
We got the double doink. We got the double snap.
Yeah.
Said, oh, man down.
Well, maybe they didn't have potholes in MetLife Stadium.
Thank God the Jets got to deal with them. We don't have to deal with them, man.
No, we can talk about it. But still, that was shit. Double snap.
Yeah, double snap.
Just like the double doink. Double
Did
snap.
I do that?
Yeah, right? Did I do that? And that's where what's his name, the coach from the Jets, what's his name, Robert Saleh, he's like, oh Jesus, there goes another year in the toilet. Yeah. Just like that, the season was over.
Did you see that lately about Devontae Adams? How pissed off he is about fucking being at Raiders of the quarterbacks and shit. He's like, it's dangerous out here. There's more time. This is the most I've ever been hit in my fucking life. He says he was pissed.
The reason why we don't care anymore is we've seen how Edgerrin Cooper has been playing this whole off season.
Yeah, and besides that, Darcy, everybody goes into the draft having picked favorites that they want to see their team draft. It doesn't make it happen just because we want it.
Yeah, everybody wanted that corner, which we didn't need a corner.
Look, you know what I mean? That's why we paid Goody all that money. I mean, I'm going to say it again. If you missed the start of the show, Darcy, Goody he was 32nd spending money, and he's got a 10th ranked offense. It's the best in the league, bro. I don't understand how you don't understand that.
But see, Good's not like Holmes, where Holmes went and spent $45 million last year to fix their secondary last year, and it failed. Every single one failed. So he had to go back this year to refix his fuck ups. And guess what? Where you're at now? You don't got another pass rusher next to fucking Hutchinson because of that. You know,
100%
God,
agree.
yeah, I mean, you keep on thinking Holmes is fucking playing chess, but he's not. I guarantee you he's not. You don't see these guys talking about Levy, a second round pick that's a bust. You don't see him talking about JMO that's a bust.
Well, you are now, though.
I am. I'm just fucking just telling straight up.
Short memories. I swear. I don't know, Darcy. Sometimes I don't know if you watch any of these shows, man. Look, bro. We all were bummed that we didn't get Cooper DeJean. I mean, like I'm gonna say probably 70% of the Packer fan base talked about getting him before. I mean, we all. And he throws us a curveball and takes a lineman, an offensive lineman, for fuck's sake. No, and that was the first round. That's where everybody was shocked.
See, I knew it was going to be all offensive linemen. I knew it. I told you guys before the draft.
Yeah, no, you did. John's the only one who said offensive lineman.
They actually tried to move up to get alt, but it cost too much. It costed them too much to get up there to get him. So they're like, no.
He went what did he go, like 6th or 7th or
something like that? Yeah.
The Chargers, whatever the Chargers were, right? That was like the 5th or 6th one, right? 5th. Yeah. There's no way we was going to get up there and get that, bro.
No, but that's what they wanted is alt, and it would cost too much. So they said, okay, they wanted Morgan. They could have had what's his name, but they wanted Morgan because his first.
I don't know what they had on Morgan, but they said Gooch said that because Morgan was out there, he wasn't going to risk taking anybody else but Morgan. So I don't know how he was put on his draft board, what he sees in him. I don't know that we've seen what Gooch sees in him yet, but did we all see that when he drafted Love? I don't think we did. So,
what Tom? What was the Tom? A 7th round pick?
Yeah, no, right. I
mean, it was Jenkins. What, a 4th round? Was it Jenkins 4th round or something like that?
No, he was the second.
Second round. Okay, he was the second round.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
And then they got Monk. I think he's pretty much
100%. Yeah, right, bro. 100%.
I think Monk is gonna take over the center next year if Myers don't step it up.
If who?
If Myers don't step it up, they drafted Monk.
Yeah.
Well, Myers did do a lot better once Jordan Love was calling out the protections, and that might be how that relationship has to work. Is he might be a good player, but diagnosing the protection might be his weakness. And if Love's just doing that normally for him, that might be the thing that saves his job.
Yeah.
Because who knows? Love could absolutely love Myers as his center.
Well, they had Jenkins actually fucking in OTAs. They had him actually at center too at sometimes. So I'm just kind of curious, what's going on with that,
I think they're going to try out every possible.
Yeah, I think so.
God.
Yeah, they have to,
I mean, that's what you get. That's what training camp's for. I mean, run it. Let's see what happens. Yeah. You know what I mean? Let's try it out. I mean, if it don't work, we don't do it. Let's figure it out before we're like, because last year it sucked. I mean, we had a lot of injuries right off the bat, losing Bach and then losing Jenkins. I mean, it forced us to shuffle the line, and that was part of it. And then losing Jones too in the first game. I mean, that's a lot of protection. That's a lot of things that Jordan Love all summer practiced with. You know what I'm saying? Having Jones there, and then he's gone. So I mean, we just need more guys to be healthy, and the O-line was pretty solid at the end of the season, and if we start out with that same O-line, I don't understand why we wouldn't be starting off again where we left. But remind me what happened week 4, and don't bring
up that comment,
bro. I mean, honestly, man. I mean, Darcy, we split in the season, bro. I mean, if you don't see that as growth, if you don't.
Darcy,
you guys spanked us, bro. You spanked us. You did.
You know how terrible that is to have the mindset of every year we're automatically marking this game as a loss. Maybe, possibly, that's why they always lose it, because they're just sitting there thinking, oh, well, we're going to lose anyway.
I mean, let's think about this. Okay, before the season started last year, everybody knew it was between the Lions and the Vikings because we were starting a new quarterback and Bears were rebuilding. So everybody knew it was going to be between the Lions and the Vikings. Then
Bear fans didn't know. Bear fans thought
Bear fans never know. They don't never know. All right, so that's a mistake. But all right, go ahead.
But the Vikings started out pretty slow. They had like the first 5 games they fucking fumbled like every game. It seemed like whatever. But then they got back on track. They started kicking some butt. Then all of a sudden, Cousin got hurt, Jefferson got hurt, and everything went downhill. So it's pretty much they got the whole division pretty much gave it them on a silver platter. So if they think they're going to come in here and be a 3-game ahead of us, everybody else in this division, it's not going to happen. They'll be lucky to fucking they might be second or third. Because I know Packers will be on top.
Yeah, but I'll be honest, and I'll tell them, bro, you kicked our ass that week. All right, bro, that's just the plain fact of it. We got mollywopped. The game was over by the third quarter, okay? It literally was. But we learned from that game. Seriously, that's what we did. It was a learning experience.
It took us a few games.
Learning. We were learning how to line up our offensive linemen. Our defense was learning how to play better without this idiot Barry.
The game before the Lions, we played the Steelers, and LaFleur said something. In the second half of the Steelers game, he said, I got to open the playbook up, and bam. We didn't win that game, but it opened up things. And then we went to Ford Field, and we kicked the living piss out of the Lions. I don't care what Lions say. We kicked the living piss out of them. Wasn't even close. And from that game on, we played awesome.
I know that's such a lame excuse, bro. I expect better, bro. That's a lame excuse.
We beat the Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. We're the bet. What we beat, like 27-20 or something like that.
Yeah. And I'm not one of those fans that say when you guys played the Chiefs, they didn't have their best players. You play the schedule that's in front of you. You can't have no control over what the other team puts out there. So you should have beat them. If you would have lost, I would have really got on you guys. But you did what you're supposed to do. Just like Jordan Love did when he met you in Thanksgiving. He was supposed to fucking whoop your ass, and he did.
And then the week 2 they played the Seahawks, and guess who lost that game for him? Campbell, going for them 4th and 2 on his own second things. That come on, Campbell, man. He lost like 4 games last year because of them going on 4th down. I think that's why they went and got Bates. I think Holmes went to Campbell and says, "Hey, I got you a damn kicker now, but use him."
That's part of the reason. That's part of the reason why they thought on Thanksgiving they're at home against us. They got cocky. That's why he went for it so much against us. Tried that trick shit because I'm going to get the Packers because you guys were like. Because, even the fan base was all hyped about it, beating us like 2 or 3 in a row. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like 1,000 days since the Packers or 800 days since the Packers beat us. That's all we heard before.
They said, they fix their corners and stuff like that. Well, they got Davis there. He's never on the field. He's never, ever, ever played a full season in his career. He never has. And then they got that Robinson. He's just a little peon fucking.
4 in a row, but you know what, Darcy? We beat you 10 in a row before.
That's what I was about to say. What was the streak before that?
I know, bro. Come on, man. I understand that was a good streak for you guys. Fucking A, I give it to you. I hate fucking losing to the rivals. I fucking hate it, especially the Lions. And one of those was our fucking kicker missing like 5 in your fucking stadium.
Go back 20-some years. Lions always played us tough. They always did. Even when they did suck, they always played us tough. You know what I mean? They always have.
That's what makes it a rivalry game. It don't matter what your fucking head-to-head record is. You play tough. And just the last couple of years, it's just been mainly the Vikings and the Packers running the fucking North. It's just how it's been. Yeah. You guys are just coming in. Now you're making some noise again. Congrats.
But for how long?
Well, that's the question. That's the thing. The Packers and the Vikings sustain it.
Mm-hmm.
There's constant. Even when the Vikings have down years, they bounce back. It don't take them 3 or 4, 5, 10 years to do it. In your case, 30 years. I'm sorry. It took you guys a little longer. Who do you guys hate the most? I don't hate anybody, but if I'm going to despise a fan base the most, I don't despise your organizations. I despise the fans who are in them because they're fucking dickheads. I'm just saying the fans are what makes it bad for me. I don't care. Your team. I'm a football guy. I love football. I love players. I love the way but division teams, you got that rivalry. You got to have that heat. That's what inspires the game, bro. That's what makes your other team play better. You know, I miss the days. I used to get the Packer Report. They would come into my house every week, bro. I mean, my dad had it for my whole life. I had it until they stopped, having the actual and the rivalry was in there all the time.
Exactly. Like last year when they were in the NFC Championship game, if I wasn't in any of these groups or anything like that, I would have been rooting for them because I want to know what their fan base is like. But since I've been in these groups and stuff, I know what their fan base is like. I want to know. I laughed when everybody at halftime. Everybody in the fucking. Oh, we're going to win the Super. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. And guess what? They choked.
And that should prove to you guys about the rivalry because John Dorn just doesn't hate the Lions.
No, I don't hate the Lions.
Like when I met John, he was hating on the Bears. He was hating. The last couple years, you guys got better.
Dude! If it wasn't for if it wasn't for the past 2 years of the Lions fans, I honestly would not have cared about the Lions.
No,
that's right.
It would have just been, oh, okay, cool. You guys actually turned it around. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But now it's, your fans want to act like you've won the Super Bowl 12 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Packers have a built-in excuse for the Week 4 loss like the Lions. We wanted to rest that day.
We wanted to rest that day, yeah.
That day. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That
game was during Jordan Love's nap time. He was interfering with it, so he just wanted to hurry up and get out of there.
It was, man. It was like.
Well, I actually heard that Holmes gave Good like a couple $100,000 and let him win the division. I heard.
He hates it. He watches the Packers.
Yeah,
I feel you, bro.
Me personally, I'd say probably Chicago and then Minnesota, but these past couple of years are making it a battle between Minnesota and the Lions.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, when I watch football, I make sure I can see most of the NFC North games, man. If I can't see those, I get pissed off.
Well, when they play two division games at the same time, it's like,
I know it sucks. I try to watch one on my phone and watch one on my TV so I can see them both. It fucking sucks. I do the same thing, man. Trust me.
Yeah,
I spend a lot of money on football that I probably shouldn't, but I do.
I fucking hear you there.
I think we all do. I love the sport so much, man. I just, look, we spend all off season talking about it. We're making up shit to talk to you guys about. I mean, we're doing this because we got spots that we want to keep for our regular season shows, and you guys are going to love it once we get going and we got more content.
And thanks for the people that are commenting because we feed off that and
we do. Keep the comments.
Keep the comments coming, man.
Yeah,
give us like a page and.
If you got any suggestions, throw them out there, man. We love suggestions.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I was gonna say this is the off season. It's time for spitballing ideas.
Yeah, but we only got like a week or so, and then we're gonna have some football going. Once training camp gets going. Good morning. Where is he calling from?
Probably the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Well, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon.
I'm not gonna try to say that first.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
we're very glad to have you joining us.
Africa.
Trouble.
That's awesome.
Who's your team? Who's your team, Copa? Oh my God, right? Copa?
Hey, bear down, Mike. Come on, man. Are you going to sign their contract for them? Anyway, there's nothing to talk about. Hail Row, 2 a.m. signatures among us. Watch, yeah.
Well, it's going to be easy to fake Caleb's signature. All you got to do is write Caleb and then put a little bear claw after it.
Fucking God.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm telling you, man. Oh man, it's going to be glorious. This is going to be a great football season.
Oh yeah,
great football season. It's either going to suck really bad for us or it's going to be really good. But I think it's going to be really good.
Darcy, you're a Bills fan. Come on now.
America's team, the Green Bay Packers. I got you. That's cool. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're bringing us up a bit.
Green Bay.
Let's have Woody and Ken win that. Hey, I know, right? I'm gonna. Hey, look. If Caleb don't sign, you guys stay tuned. Woody's gonna be on the rant.
I don't know. I seen a thing that they're going to be signing
They're going to get
tomorrow.
Woody on a rant on Sunday, man. I want to hear him rant.
I heard they're going to sign tomorrow. So.
He has a stamp for that. He's got a stamp. No, you just borrow his stamp in, bro. Just make sure he signs so there's nothing to talk about. Because, man, like Ken's already making excuses. Like, it's going to be Wednesday's show because he's got until noon tomorrow. I mean, Ken knows it's going to go down to the last fucking second. He knows he's not going to be signed until, like 11:59.
Imagine if he jerks them around till all the way after the Hall of Fame game.
Hey, his lawyers are taking care of it. They said at least by mid training camp they'll have it signed. Okay,
I read something that he's the only one that can actually negotiate because he has no agent. He's the only one that can negotiate.
No, man. Mobile glasses. What the fuck, man? I'm high, dude. Like it's called partaking, bro. You know, it's like I'd rather go 1-1.
I was going to say, I'm with you, Joshua. Any season we'll sweep the Bears is a good season.
No, I'd rather sweep the Lions.
Holy shit. Mike be right. What if he's
got
right?
everything all wrapped up? Then we'll give the Bears.
What if the NFL wants to write this story about two guys holding out for fucking Hard Knocks? They could be inside the locker room talking to them. I mean, Mike, you could be onto something. This could be like an NFL conspiracy because Caleb's the perfect guy to do it. Look, we'll give you anything you want. Just hold out for a couple weeks. Let's fucking run it up.
Mike, I swear to God, I'm not laughing at your idea. There's a backstory that goes to this, and Isaac's probably laughing his ass off too right now with it being a storyline on Hard Knocks. But the complete different back pain there, Mike.
Isaac has the thing right here. I think. Yep.
He wants ownership for the Bears. He has to negotiate. That's right.
Yeah.
J Love right now is current owner. He's 2-0.
I'm glad you're with me there, Isaac.
Imagine drafting two self-centered divas back to back, man.
1-9, bro, in the top 10, and they're not signed for day one of camp. What if that happens?
So does that mean we got to change the name of the morning show since we got Ricky on one side and Bubbles on the other? Because as soon as Darcy said that Ken looks like Ricky, I cannot not see it now.
Yeah, now you say that, yeah.
I think he's laughing at Darcy.
He probably is.
Yeah, he's probably going, looking at Darcy with that dumbass. He's a Fool's Gold Lions fan. Same old Lions.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he is.
I don't care if he signs.
Yeah,
signs or doesn't.
That's freaking hilarious, Darcy.
Football Park Boys. Maybe. Maybe. We'll have our best episode will be the one where we tie a Lions fan up and beat him with a. Never mind.
What? I didn't hear. What did you say, Rob?
Nothing.
Is that
you got your tongue?
Me mugging y'all, clowning his Bears. First of all, love to beat only 2 times. Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Yeah. He's 2-0 against you, undefeated. I mean, bro, that's how it starts.
He hasn't lost yet.
I mean, yeah. Eventually, you guys are going to beat him. I mean, I as much as I didn't want you to beat Rodgers, you beat him.
I mean, eventually they beat Rodgers too, but that was only 3 times in 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, bro. I mean, honestly, I mean, Mike. Seriously, bro. Since the merger and it's been the new way, 50-15, bro. The last 65 games, we have beat you 50 out of 65, bro. Come on, seriously. That's seriously bad. Seriously.
Oh, Darcy, how many turnovers did Goff have against the Bears? Mm-hmm.
The answer is a lot.
Yeah. I know. The game before us, he had 3, and then we had 3 strip sacks. 2 forced fumbles, and right.
I think this whole offseason they started off with the best quarterback in the division, and all offseason it's been proven it's been loved the better quarterback in the North.
Well, they brag about their offensive line. It's getting up there in age. I'll be worried about that line here soon. It can't last forever. I think that's why they gave Goff pretty much a 2-year contract. Basically.
You're right, bro. You're right. I mean, it could come down. I mean, you guys had it from us for a long ass time. Like, if you talk to Ken about it, like the first 75 years, you guys owned us. I mean, honestly, bro, 75 years, you guys owned us. You guys owned us. You had a 24-game lead. I mean, it was incredible. Bear fans used to fuck with me. That's what they used to say. They used to say, well, you guys could maybe catch us, but you'll never see it in your lifetime, Rob. Ha, 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 ha. Fucking joke's on you guys. The minute you fucking said that, you guys laid down, and now we got the lead. And we ain't going to give it back. Sorry. I'm just saying. And that's not towards you, Mike. That's towards those idiots.
Well, Darcy, actually, the Bears beat you 7 out of 8 quarters. Let's be fair, man. They beat you 7 out of 8 quarters.
7.5 out of 8.
7.5. Yeah, basically 7.5.
I get that. I get that. But the Bears, that just shows the inexperience of the Bears last year still.
But one thing about it, now they don't got Fields. They can run on that
game away. They gave that game away.
So I don't see Cal.
Josh is so right. The whole team is in on everybody, bro. The whole team is buying in on everything. Everybody believes they can win. They think they let it get away last year. When you get a team that believes that and they play good, oh my Lord.
I mean, all these years we had Kenny Clark. They never had that him on the off-season workouts and stuff like that until this year. Also, he's
hey Darcy, since you brought that up, how come it was never reported about St. Brown being injured?
Because they cheat. There's like fucking the OTAs. They cheat everything.
You guys are supposed to report when your guys are injured. You guys say that now, like this is why St. Brown didn't show up because he was playing. Because he made that quote saying, "I'll take pain pills to play the Packers" or whatever the fuck he said. I mean, seriously, bro, you're supposed to report that shit.
I'm really surprised that NFL hasn't checked into that yet.
You guys tried to cheat in the Dallas game by fucking like trying to trick the refs. I mean, you guys are you guys were good enough to win without cheating. I don't understand why you got to do that Tom Brady shit.
And then he still goes for it. It's like, really, dude?
How do we cheat with the refs? I mean, come on, man. That is so crazy. Stop. You guys tried to cheat, and then it was cheaters proof because you went with the same play and you lost.
And St. Brown tells you never does anything against us, anyways. I think against us, he only had 105 yards in his career. He never went over 100 yards at one time.
The big guy. I mean, Jefferson has hurt us before.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was bad.
He's hurt us before, but I mean, DJ Moore never hurt us.
No.
I mean,
St. Brown never hurt us.
St. Brown not really gouged us. I mean, like Megatron, he gouged us a bunch.
Yeah.
I mean, if you compare Megatron to St. Brown, I still don't think they're even close. But
you gotta look at the way the Lions go for the fourth down. What was it, 52%? They get it. So their stats are ballooned because of that going on a fourth time all the time. So if they would kick more field goals like that, their stats won't be as good.
What comment set them off now? Darcy, bro, just come and talk football, bro. Just come and talk.
We're just telling you facts, the stats, man. That's all we do.
I'm not. Look, man. I watched them. I respect the Lions, man. When they were good back 30 years ago, when you guys were playing good,
Hey, Darcy, if the Packers do win the division this year, let's say like week 12 when we got pretty much wrapped up the division, you think a lot of your Lions fans are going to leave the group? I really do. I really do.
They are. I think if they don't win the division, there's going to be a lot of sad guys.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I don't know. We'll see. Some of them are going to stay. Some of them are,
Yeah, well, there's Melvin will stay. There's a lot of diehards that's been around.
Josh, I agree, man. The teams are going to be shocked at how good our defense is. We have to prove it to them, though, first. So no one's going to be shocked until we do it. That's what's going to shock them.
Be expecting a lot of blitzing on third down. I wouldn't expect to see it too much on first and second from what I've learned about Halfley.
Are you in the villain squad group? Because I'm in there, Darcy. I talk shit in there all the time. Some of them Lion fans, they asked me to come in there. I'm in there. Main event, Mike. I give my honest takes, bro. I'm not trying to. I don't troll your group, bro. I just go in there and oh, you're not in there. Okay, so all right, Mike's pretty smart then. I know what Mike would say in this guy. Mike would say, I don't know how Buffalo Bill fans in my group.
Let's look at Russell Wayne. He got me all blocked and everything because he's butthurt because I told him the truth. I
love those guys. I don't agree with Russell. Gets inspired. He gets fired up. He fires himself up on his live, bro. I love that about him. He loves his team. He fucking.
But I warned him. I told him.
Just like me, bro. He's just us, but for another team, bro. Same as Darcy. I love that about these guys.
But one thing about Russell. He got sick and tired of me telling him over and over and over about Sutton and all those guys. They're gonna be not gonna turn out. It's not gonna work out.
You can rattle Russell. You can rattle Russell. Mike, main event Mike, he's not so easy to rattle. And Darcy.
Oh yeah, I get Mike to cry.
Cool
I just make Mike to cry. Just say same old Lions. He gets like.
I've never seen Mike lose his cool. I mean, you guys have said you've seen him go off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I never seen him lose his cool. I mean. If he does, he does. Sure, I've lost my cool. I think everybody's lost their cool at some point.
I mean, until they win a Super Bowl, they're going to be the same old Lions, man. To me, until they win a Super Bowl.
Hey, Darcy, I'm glad that you get good views for your show, bro. I mean, honestly, bro, that's how, nobody want. I don't wish ill will on anybody, man. I want everybody to do well, bro. That's why I go. That's why I go on other people's groups. Are on their shows. I try to spread it, man. Let's go, spread the love.
Send me a link sometime, Darcy. I'll go on your show. We'll have a good show.
Our wide receiver group so good in depth. I mean, Josh, they got to sort them. Everybody talks shit on our group because there's no one. Like our best two wide receivers had 800 yards a piece, I think. Top wide receivers, there were a couple 800 yards. We didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. We only had one game where we had a wide receiver. Well, actually had a couple at the end, but with 100 yards a game. I mean, we spread it around a lot.
I wouldn't trade our guys for anybody's.
I wouldn't either. But I honestly believe that they're going to establish themselves. As Jordan Love gets better, these guys get better. I mean, everybody's getting better together. And I'm telling you, we're going to have two 1,000-yard guys this year. Watch, Darcy. Two 1,000-yard receivers coming out of this fucking group this year. A 1 and a 2 will be established. Watch.
Yep. We got AJ Dillon. He's getting all. He's getting all.
That's what's going to set our fucking pass game up is having this fucking killer ass run game. Watch.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait to obviously see Josh Jacobs, but I'm really interested in seeing what the hell Lloyd's going to do.
And then the defense is going to turn around and steal it back, take the ball back, and give it back to our high-powered offense, so we can do it all again. Maybe 6-7 scores a game. Let's go.
Yeah, Zach. I mean, if you look actually like the Lions, they got one receiver. That's it. JMO, you can't rely on that. He only has like 300 yards in 2 years.
Yeah.
It's like they don't. I mean, they got the portal then, for tight end wise, but then they only got one tight end. Yeah, their backup tight end ain't really the greatest. I mean, he ain't bad, but he ain't great.
Right.
We got two good fucking tight ends. I'd rather have two than just one.
Josh, it's not about this comment here. It's not about one or two receivers. It's never going to be one or two receivers, but we need to establish a dominant one and a dominant two. Guys that can take over the game, guys that scare defenses, guys that make defenses cover these guys so that these other guys get open. That's how we've been playing. I mean, they try to take one of our guys out, someone else stepped up. That's how we did last year.
I think Wicks is going to be
I think Bo Melton, I think Wicks, both are going to be more involved.
Yeah. Well, Bo Melton, he was our second best pass blocker. So, or Yeah, but
No, I think our first North game is week 4 or week 5 against the Vikings, one of those early weeks. And then, unfortunately, we don't play another division game until week 11.
I think our first division game is against the Vikings.
Yeah, like week 4, week 5, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And Thanksgiving, we're playing Thanksgiving, but who do we play?
I think we're playing the Dolphins at night.
Yeah, it's not a The Cowboys are playing on Thanksgiving, I think, too.
Oh yeah,
Lions and Bears. Oh
Lions
my!
and Bears. Yeah.
Lions
It's gonna be a fucking great Thanksgiving, man. We're gonna have a lot of fun Thanksgiving.
Was it gonna be like a game like the Vikings and Bears? Boring. No touchdowns.
I don't think I have ever in my entire life seen a game that boring.
I know.
And I'm a guy who likes watching defense, and the whole thing just sucked.
Yeah.
There's one thing about playing good defense, and another just being a boring ass fucking game where both teams suck ass.
Yeah, but look at the Cowboys. They have one of the better defense in the league. Guess what? We destroyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm ready for it. I mean, it's we got to win our division first, and what really sucks is we don't even. I mean, man, we can't even establish. Nobody can really establish division dominance until the second half of the season.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, who could say? All right, I mean, we beat the Vikings week 4. Okay, all right, we got one win in the division. We got that for like 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just keep stacking those wins, man. It's all counts.
We slapping the Niners. Oh yeah, bro. I hope we hit the Niners so hard in the regular season they don't make the playoffs. But I know that's wishful thinking. I get it, but you never know.
Yeah, I'd rather face them in the playoffs.
I mean, if Ayuk leaves,
get over this hump. I don't want it to be. Well, yeah, you got a Super Bowl, but you didn't play the Niners to get it, so
if they're not good enough,
I want them to come to our house to play.
Yeah. Exactly.
Well, it almost hasn't mattered if we go there, they come here, we go to the moon.
It doesn't matter. This is not. If we meet them in the playoffs again, it's going to be a different thing.
Yeah.
I'm hoping so. Because I'm hoping that last loss really stuck in the team's craw, especially that they're going to be living up to Keyshawn Nixon's comments where he said that they're pissed because they let him off the hook.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they got a defense and a defensive coordinator who's hungry and wants. That's the part that was missing last year. I mean, honestly, bro, that was the key, and maybe more experience for Jordan Love. I mean. We all were there when that last interception. I say it a lot.
Well, the defense, the 49ers, they lost some guys on defense, and they got a new defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
We'll see how it turns out,
We can beat the Cowboys without
I was going to say, we beat the Cowboys before the game was even over.
I honestly think we got their playbook or something as badly as we beat them. I mean, it was like we knew.
It's McCarthy. He has not changed his offense since 07.
He didn't change shit. I mean, we knew it in and out. I mean, that was proof of it.
Yeah.
Cowboys suck.
Oh, yeah. Mike McCarthy ain't doing them any favors.
And then they're going to go all out this year, and they didn't do anything.
And stay tuned, man. If Caleb Williams and Rome Odunze don't sign by tomorrow noon,
two self-centered divas.
The Bear fans are going to be up in arms.
All right, but it's about that time. We want to thank everybody for watching, especially thank you guys for commenting. You guys have yourselves a wonderful night, and go Pack Go.
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first. The daily podcasts are Ken and Ken in the Morning, Lions Talk with Smoking Jeremy B, Around the Indoor Football World, Shield TV, and The Big Football Show. The afternoon podcasts are Valhalla Hour, Brosef Sports, WCFL Dolphins Talk, The Cheap Seats, Bodkin Show, and Spirit of Detroit Podcast. The nightly podcasts are Hallis Hall Report, Frozen Tundra Network, Wrestling Roundup, Skull Gang 365, First and 10 with Foz, Prime Sports World, The Man Cave, Prim and Proper Sports, Spitballin' Podcast, Lions Fan Cave Chat, 313 Den Podcast, Puckett, The Guys Huddle, Main Event Football Show, Let's Talk Sports, The Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, and Off the Rails.